We're back, baby. Weekly Insider. Tyler's back this week. Missed him. It's my guy. So, like I said last week, we're going to be doing 2 episodes a week. Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. Wednesday's going to be week recap, top fantasy performers, and then we're also going to talk about one player that we thought had a good performance from the previous week. And then, obviously, the episode on Thursday morning is going to be the picks for the week coming up. Again, join our Pick'em League. We have now 9 members. That's cool to see. We got 9 members. Link is in the top of the description. It's completely free. Just join. You go pick the games. It's a straight pick. There's no spread or anything. So it's just kind of who do you think's going to win. And speaking of that, real quick, I want to shout out to, like I said last week, I'm going to shout out the top or the person who picked the most accurate picks. There's no name on it. It just says Osto Picks 1. So whoever that is. I don't know. I can't even think of who this could be that I would know.
Jordan's gym buddy? I don't know how he would have gotten the link.
Maybe. Could be. But Osto Picks 1. Congrats. You got 13 games picked correctly, which is pretty good, actually.
Does it say that each week?
Yeah, each week.
Well, points.
So, but yeah, I got 11 correct out of 16.
Yeah, we both did. So
Both
we were
got
both
11.
7-9 then first week and 11-5 last week.
Yeah, buddy. It was a good week. Picked my games. I picked the upset with Carolina. That was nice.
Even better. I was 11-4 against the spread.
That is.
Bengals were a push.
Crazy.
They were +3, so
It's kind of crazy, actually.
that was 11-4.
But without any further ado, let's hop into week 2 recap. We'll start off with. Let me pull these games up. Week 2. So, week 2, Thursday night game. Washington beat the Giants 30-29. Cleveland Browns beat the Texans 31-21. The Bills beat the Miami Dolphins 35-0. New England Patriots beat the Jets 25-6. The 49ers beat the Eagles 17-11. The Raiders beat the Steelers 26-17. The Carolina Panthers beat the New Orleans Saints 26-7. The Broncos beat the Jaguars 23-13. Rams beat the Colts 27-24. The Bears beat the Bengals 20-17. Cardinals beat the Vikings 34-33. Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Falcons 48-25. Cowboys beat the Chargers 20-17. The Tennessee Titans beat the Seattle Seahawks 33-30. The Ravens beat the Chiefs 36-35, and the Green Bay Packers beat the Giants. Green Bay Packers beat the Lions 35-17. Any quick game you want to talk about? I can't believe the not that I can't believe it, but the Ravens, that was a very good win for them.
Yeah, I actually took the Ravens to cover that +3, or 3.5. So I wasn't surprised that they won that. The Vikings, man.
Woohoo! Boy, their kicker.
How have they not drafted a kicker yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, there was Blair Walsh a couple years ago, knocked him out of the playoffs against Seattle when they missed that. They've had kicking issues for years, and just continues.
They've just had the worst luck with kickers. I do love seeing the TikToks of the kicking stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm not gonna lose my mind, or it's like, what happened during the game, and they are like, don't even talk about it.
Yeah, and then back all the way to Thursday, Washington, New York. Supposedly 2 good defenses with not good offenses, and it's a 30-29.
I know, it's a shootout basically.
Shootout between Heineke and Daniel Jones. So
I know. And the Raiders. I want to say the Raiders. I did not expect them to win against the Steelers at all.
You know who was? Because Heineke's 28 years old. You know who was another 28-year-old that I think he made his first start at 27, but made his second start at least, maybe first at 28 years old. It was another guy that did that.
28.
Yeah. Went 13-3 that year. That he made his first full year as a starter, so his second start.
I bet I know who it is.
I'll give you
Phil
a hint.
Rivers.
He used to bag groceries.
Fuck. I can't think of it.
Kurt Warner.
Damn.
His second start.
Honestly, I had an idea, but I didn't.
At 27, he played one game. I can't remember if he started or not, so I don't know if that was.
Damn,
but either way,
cool.
His no more than second start.
I don't think you're really comparing Heineke to Kurt Warner right now, but you never know. You're bringing up the analogy, but obviously you're not going to say, Taylor Heineke is the next Kurt Warner.
You never know.
Did he win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think so.
They
I think he
were?
won
With the Cardinals,
2.
right?
No,
Or was it with the
they
Rams?
lost that one to Santonio Holmes, but he
that's
won
right,
one of
that's
the.
right.
I think he won one with the Rams,
With the
and they were the
Rams.
greatest show on turf.
I think so.
I can't remember if they won that. Was that the one where the guy
They
came
were
up
short,
short?
yeah,
Was that the
and
Titans
he
that did
reached.
that though? The Titans came up short. I
Yes,
think.
the Titans came out short. Okay.
All right,
All
so
right.
I think they won that.
But yeah, so that is the week 2 recap.
And the Raiders, most surprising team of the year so far.
Oh yeah, because I was also shocked that they upset the Steelers.
Back wins. I almost took them to beat the Steelers too, but I decided against the last second.
Yeah, I was gonna pick against Steelers. All right. So let's hop right into the fantasy performers, top fantasy performers. I wrote all of them down. Do you have anything? You don't have them written down, do you? Okay. So I'll go over the running backs and tight ends, and Tyler can go over it's just real brief, but top quarterbacks.
So top quarterbacks were Kyler, Lamar, and Brady. Kyler looks pretty damn good this year.
Kyler Murray had 33.1 points. Lamar Jackson had 32.3, and then Tom Brady had 29.6.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people talking about Kyler Murray, the most entertaining football player this year, and I can agree. The guy is insane.
Yeah, no, he was in the MVP race last year. I remember halfway through the year. I think he had like the most total yards halfway through the year last year. I think he was actually just short of Josh Allen maybe. But yeah, I mean, the guy can.
He's so fast.
He's the best dual threat quarterback in the league.
Oh yeah,
probably. I think he's a better runner than Josh Allen in my opinion.
Oh, I agree, 100%. I think
he's
just
just
more
short
agile.
of Kyler. He's just short of Kyler as a runner, but with Deshaun Watson's arm.
Oh yeah, his arm is insane.
Yeah, almost Russell Wilson type.
Yeah,
it's those former baseball guys, him and Mahomes both.
Yeah, bro. It's awesome to watch.
They just can whip the ball from random angles,
anywhere,
any platform with their
throwing off one
footing.
foot. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. But running backs, top performers were Derrick Henry with 47.7 points, Aaron Jones with 41.5 points, and then in third is Christian McCaffrey, my boy, but with 24.7. The fucking gap, between these two is insane.
With those touchdowns, the top two had 7 touchdowns.
Oh, I know, it's insane. They just were feeding them.
Let's see.
Crazy.
Top wide receivers, we had Cooper Kupp with another big game.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
he had 36.8. Lockett, another one as well with Russell Wilson, that new offense. 31.8, and then McLaurin with 27.7.
All the way back to the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Told you, Heineke's the next Kurt Warner.
McLaren is awesome, dude. That guy made week 1 made the.
He's not a car.
McLaurin.
You said McLaren.
No, McLaurin.
You said McLaren.
Did I?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll play back. Whatever. McLaren. Stupid. But no, he made catch of the year week 1, I think.
I forget it.
The one where he had to adjust.
Yeah.
And then, dude, unreal. He even said in an interview it was one of his hardest catches he ever had to do.
Probably.
Yeah. It was crazy. He was fully backwards,
Yeah.
It was awesome. Great to watch. But top tight ends this week, fantasy, we have Travis Kelce with 23.9, TJ Hawkinson with 20.6, and then Rob Gronkowski, 19.9. Rob Gronkowski again. Top 3. Holy shit.
I might be mistaken, but didn't this week he only had 3 catches for 2 touchdowns? Yeah, 4 catches, 39 yards, 2 touchdowns, though.
He's Brady's favorite target in that red zone.
Same thing last week. Well, the last week he had much more.
He had more catches, but
yeah, no, he.
Yeah, dude, Gronkowski is a touchdown machine.
Yeah,
that's literally it. So we'll go on now to big performances or key performances from both of us. So who do you got?
Well, kind of a 2-week key performer, but definitely a kind of surprise guy, Derek Carr. I mean, I liked Derek Carr. I had him in that same range as Kirk Cousins, right middle of the pack type, 14 to 18 range.
I was just about to say,
so I always
top
thought
15.
he was good, but man, I mean, what is it? 817 yards through 2 games, against Baltimore and Pittsburgh, who Baltimore's defense hasn't been good so far.
Well, they also took a hit with Marcus Peters.
Well, he was out before that.
No, I know. Well, no.
I'm saying Marcus Peters got injured before the season.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So they took a hit prior to this.
No, I know. I'm saying, but I'm saying Baltimore is typically a really good defense this year. They haven't looked good so far. So I mean, but Pittsburgh obviously is a great defense. So that's for him to get 382, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So Derek Carr is playing a top 10 quarterback right now, I would say.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, he's got.
I don't know if I'm necessarily ready to hop on the Derek Carr train yet. I think if he plays consistently like this, he's amazing. I do think he has the talent to do it, But we've seen in previous years that, like, he'll have these, like, 4-game spans or 5 and then just suck for, like, 3 weeks straight or 2, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he has these, like, increments of looking like an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it plays out. But Derek Carr right now,
top. The thing is, like, the
top
Raiders, I mean, obviously have Darren Waller.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Young
Kenyon Drake's a solid receiving back. But then he's doing it with, I mean, Renfro's solid in the slot, but he's not a guy that teams are scared of, really.
No, yeah.
He's just that kind of move the chains guy, like 3rd and 5 type, but he's not like a Cooper Kupp type of slot guy, where they're dangerous. Henry Ruggs had the one big catch, but otherwise he's been non-existent.
He's more of a deep threat guy.
But he had I think the 70-yard catch. I think other than that, I don't know if he's done anything.
Yeah, not really.
Brian Edwards had the one drive late the first game, and then this week I think he had 3 catches for 40 yards.
He had a touchdown this week too.
He got called back.
Oh, okay. I do remember.
But yeah, I mean, he's got some help, but it's not like he's sitting there with like
DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
Yeah,
like,
so I mean, he's putting up 800 yards with
dude
good players, but nothing. I mean, aside from Waller,
nothing spectacular, basically. So, all right. So Derek Carr. Mine is actually a defensive player. It's a little different. Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks, bro. This guy is a beast. Yeah. And people know his name. Like, if you don't really watch football, or you know a little bit about football, you know who Bobby Wagner is. You've probably heard of him. The guy had 20 tackles in a single game, which is ridiculous. It might not seem like a lot, but that's insane. So he had 20 tackles, 4 assists, and then he had 1 solo tackle. Or sack. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I just think, like, if you watched, I watched a highlight just to see, like, how, like, that impacted it. Like, every play he was there. Like, even if he didn't make the tackle, he was impacting the play somehow. Yeah. It was unbelievable to see that. And then they still lost. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's probably getting a lot of tackles just because Derrick Henry was running the ball up the middle, so I'm going to assume
he's got to meet him there, yeah. So. But, yeah, no, it was impressive. Bobby Wagner, man. It's and no, it's not like the craziest person to talk about because you don't really have a big sample size, and most highlights aren't really with defense, so it's hard to really talk about it. But man, Bobby Wagner was a fiend on that field.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably the 2nd best defensive player of the week.
Second? Who's first?
Zach Wilson.
That's true. He did. Yeah. He had 5 interceptions. He was insane.
4.
Oh, was it 4? Okay.
He had 4.
This week. 5 and
5 total, which is tied with Trevor Lawrence. So,
but whatever. He's getting a lot of flack for that. I don't understand. Like,
it's
gonna happen. Yeah, and it's gonna happen.
He still had a good amount of yards, I was told. I think he still had like 200-something yards.
And I talked about him last week. He looked sharp against the Carolina Panthers. Like, they lost, but...
I was told he only got sacked once. He got sacked 4 times. So, yeah, I mean, 19 of 33, 210 yards, 4 interceptions, 4 sacks. So, I mean...
Talking about the Patriots,
right? Yeah, he was running for his life.
But
he was still moving the ball.
Listen... People that are going to look at this game and go, oh, Zach Wilson, they busted. Yeah. You're dumb. Like, he's good.
He was definitely going to be a guy that was going to have some growing pains coming out of BYU to now he's playing this best coach in NFL history, in my opinion.
And he is on an organization that is rebuilding. Yeah. Like, they don't have...
Yeah, I think people are underestimating the Jets, though. I mean, they've got
weapons. No. I know. I'm just
the offensive line isn't there, but the weapon group, I mean, Corey Davis, Elijah Moore's looked solid. Well, actually, he hasn't looked solid.
No, he hasn't really done much.
Crowder will be coming back soon, so look at him.
Barrios or whatever. He's been looking for him, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, the weapon group, it's not great, but, I mean, it's better than some teams. And then, obviously, the offensive line's struggling with especially with Beckman's injury.
No, yeah.
But...
It's just funny. People are dogging on Zach Wilson like, dude, relax.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great situation, but not the best situation.
And Trevor Lawrence, same way. Trevor Lawrence hasn't, like...
Trevor Lawrence is in a better situation.
Well, he's in a better situation, but I'm saying,
everything other than coaching, because...
Yeah, Urban Meyer's not it, man. He should have stayed in college.
Yeah.
Some of those college coaches, they can't just...
You know who did come from college, though? Matt Rule. And let me tell you, that Panthers defense, 7 points against the Saints.
Oh, dude, they look
Panthers
sharp.
Defense looks good.
I love the Panthers
and
right
Darnold doesn't look great, but, I mean, he's fine. That's kind of what I thought he was going to be, like Jimmy G, maybe even a little better than that. Just kind of a guy that
I was going to say, I think he's a little better than Jimmy G. No, yeah, he's a...
And Jimmy G got to a Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, but I know.
He's not bad by any means.
Listen, I think Sam Darnold's skill-wise is better than Jimmy G for sure, but I would like to see a bigger sample size with Sam Darnold, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our week recap. Talked about our fantasy players and top performances, and then we just talked about some other stuff too. But... Thank you for watching this episode. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning for our picks, which we're going to do right now. But don't forget to join the Pick'em League. Drop a like, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Peace.